Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Brittany and I'm here today with Dr. Nathaniel Seaman, but he's going by Nate Seaman today.
Right.
Because we're on official not doctor duties.
Correct. Not diagnosing anything today.
What are we talking about, Nate?
We are talking about the Adams County Bicentennial Religious Freedom and Heritage Day.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
It is. There's a lot of words in that title.
Okay, so what does this entail?
Well, there's a lot going on in that day. The day has three main events. It starts off in the morning with a symposium at John Wood Community College. And it's going to be a religious freedom and heritage symposium, so there's going to be lots of different faiths represented. And we're going to talk about the benefits of a pluralistic society, why it's good for us to all have different beliefs and to be compassionate and patient with each other. So that'll be at John Wood Community College. Lunch is provided. Tickets are available still online, but lunch is provided with it with your ticket.
And then what time, do you know?
So that one starts at 10:30 in the morning, and then there'll be like a keynote speaker, and then there'll be a lunch, and then breakout sessions in some of the classrooms there with different lecturers that are going to present on different topics.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it'll be a really wonderful experience. So that'll be the big morning thing. Then there'll be a little bit of a break, and then at about 3:30 in the afternoon at Clyde Adams Park at the riverfront, there's going to be an interpretive sign design reveal. And so the significance of the title City of Refuge comes into play because of the history of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, on the Mississippi River. And so there's going to be an interpretive sign that's going to be permanently mounted there.
Oh, cool.
And they're going to display what the design is going to look like and have a kind of a ceremony at 3:30. That's free to all ages. There'll be some cookies and snacks too for people. And then later that evening is the big event, and it's going to be at 7:30 p.m. at Morrison Theater at Quincy Junior High School.
Okay, and then what is the big event that we're talking about?
So the big event is a musical celebration that has a lot of different parts, but probably the most significant part is I wrote a symphony this past winter.
I'm like so elated and excited for you. I was waiting for you to say it. It is so exciting. So that is, I'm just going to start from step one.
Yeah.
A symphony.
Right.
What makes a symphony? I know I should know with like my musically inclined husband, who, by the way, has told me to tell you, you are the man, the myth behind Perfect Children. His children are some of my husband's favorite students.
And likewise, the feeling is mutual for my children to your husband.
But
yes.
okay, so he's not going to be proud of me for asking. I don't know, what is a symphony?
So a symphony is a piece of music that an orchestra plays. So you have multiple instruments. You have the strings, violins, violas, cello, bass, harp, piano, and then you have all the brass and the woodwinds, flute, piccolo, all those instruments.
So did you
percussion.
write for all those?
I wrote for all those instruments.
Wow.
Yes. So it's a long piece. It's 25 minutes long. It's 4 movements. And I wrote, starting in November, just began to orchestrate and write all the music out for the theme of the City of Refuge, trying to portray a lot of different meanings that are kind of held in that symbolism. When I was approached about this project, they wanted us specifically to talk about the Mormons on the river and that huge humanitarian event that happened. I think it was like one of the most significant and largest in the United States, in the history of the United States to happen. But there's so many other important things and stories that need to be told from Adams County and Quincy itself. So the symphony actually touches on the Underground Railroad and Station Number 1, the Potawatomi Indians. It talks about the persecution of the Irish and German Catholics from the East Coast coming to Quincy to escape that persecution on the East Coast. And so it has a lot of different musical themes throughout.
Is this stuff that you already knew about, or did you have to do a little research yourself?
A little bit, but I did a lot of reading and studying and researching music and themes. So it pulls off ideas from a lot of different cultures and faiths and pulled all that stuff together in the music.
It sounds beautiful. Okay, so you said music. Now it's just, I don't want to say just, but you get the sense of things through the notes and the music.
Yeah.
Like you're not hearing words, you're hearing the feeling through the music.
Yeah, so that's the interesting part. There's going to be a little prologue with some music behind of 6 voice actors that are going to tell the story just in about a 4-minute little synopsis of what this is portraying. And then the neat thing is when the symphony starts, behind the orchestra on a big screen, there's going to be video and images that are going to be portrayed telling the story to the music.
So cool.
So yeah, it's going to be really a cool multimedia experience for people to watch. They can just sit and hear this new music for the first time and watch these new images. Our videographer, she went to great lengths doing extensive research all in Washington, D.C. to find some photos that she has been licensed to use in this. So there'll be images that people have never seen in Quincy of the people here.
Okay, so how do I get to see this symphony live?
Well, you get to see it live by getting a ticket.
Yes.
So there are a couple ways to get tickets. If you buy them at the door, they are more expensive. It's $25 a ticket at the door, but that's always welcome if you want to come. You can get them beforehand. 2 hard brick and mortar buildings will have those. So Hy-Vee on Broadway has them. And then also the Quincy Symphony Orchestra office has them for sale as well. You can also buy them online and then just purchase an e-ticket through the Adams County Bicentennial website. That's the adamsco200.org. You just go there on their homepage. They have a little link to tickets. Click on that, and it'll take you to the options. You can buy combo tickets of the symposium and the orchestra together. It's cheaper, or you can just get your separate individual tickets.
Will there be a recording of this symphony?
Yes, there will be an audio and a video recording, and we don't know how that's going to work out later on, but we hope to be able to make it available to people to see afterwards, because people might be out of town and want to come see that, so we want to try to make it available.
I look forward to going. Give me the date one more time again.
It's going to be on May the 10th, this Saturday.
Okay.
And the big concert's at 7:30 tonight. Oh, one thing I forgot is kids 17 and under are free.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
that's a big deal.
Expose them to the music.
Yes, we really, really, really want the rising generation to come to hear the music and to know about the history, so that they can learn how to navigate the future in a beautiful way.
I think this is all going to be beautiful. They asked the right person to do the job, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for explaining this, and I look forward to hearing it.
My pleasure. It's been great
I hope
talking
you're
with you.
proud of yourself, because that sounds like a lot.
We'll see after people listen.
All right, all right. Well, thank you, Nathan Seaman.
You're welcome.
Coming up next, I sit down with Brianna Rivera from the district.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway champagne night. But feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
And welcome back. Now I'm here with Brianna Rivera from The District. Thanks for joining me today, Brianna.
Thanks, Brittany. I'm happy to be here.
I think you always end up getting stuck with me, I feel like, every time you have an announcement to
I
make.
think so, yeah.
But at
That's
least,
okay with me.
yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Well, okay, so today we're talking about the farmer's market, but first, the farmer's market has a little business that we want to announce, right?
Yes, yeah. The big one is May 10th, this Saturday, is going to be on 6th Street because of the Bridge the Gap. So
a one-day relocation.
yeah,
of
just
farmers?
one day.
One day,
just
one day.
Not for the duration, but we had to move it for Bridge the Gap because they'll be running around the park.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so we didn't want anybody getting run over or anything like that. So
Nobody's
we
just
don't need
stop
any-
their marathon and be like, ooh, I need some sourdough.
Yeah, exactly.
While I'm at it.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. So we didn't want anything bad happening. And so we've relocated for 6th Street, which should be a pretty cool location for it.
I think it's
it
going to be a
works out.
good turnout, even from your people that are doing the Bridge the Gap. It is the Bridge the Gap's 25th.
25th, yeah. And so they're
You know
doing
that's going to be big.
It's going to be huge. And so that'll be good for downtown in general, but also for the farmers market, because we'll be running by that farmers market, you know, however tired they are, yeah.
Yes,
You'll
and
see
there's
it.
always good treats there.
Yes.
It's not just food, though. What other things can you find at the farmer's market?
Jewelry. We have a few different jewelry vendors. We have somebody that makes like beard oils and balms and soaps and baked goods. So you can get
your
all
beard
sorts
on.
Yeah, you can get all sorts of things. We have an apothecary. Sourdough breads,
That's
baked
one of my
goods.
favorites.
Yes.
Always going down there to get the sourdough bread.
Oh yeah, and I'm a little biased for that, but
Oh yeah, she's your cousin,
Yes,
isn't she?
she is.
I
I'm a
just
little
realized
biased.
that. Small world.
really small world. So yeah, the sourdough queen, in my heart at least.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we'll also have EIO Family Farms Meats. They're going to be making smash burgers again.
Wow.
Yeah, so they started that this past Saturday, and they're going to do it for the 6th Street. They were good. So
Good.
yeah, they were very good.
Okay, so normally when does the farmer's market happen?
Every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
And
So
it's-
it'll be the same times, even though we're in a new location.
And it's normally held in Washington Park, though.
Yes, yeah, on the Hampshire Street side.
Okay. Any special events with farmer's market outside of this coming up that you know of?
You know, we're going to be working closely with the Midsummer Arts Fair, so that'll be a fun weekend. But really, we'll have children's activities starting the first Saturday of every month, starting in June. Quincy
Okay.
Medical Group Foundation does children's activities, so free kids activities. So that's really exciting. But other than that, I mean, just a lot of new vendors to peruse through. So we have a lot of new vendors that I haven't even started setting up yet.
Okay.
So there's a lot new coming.
On average, about how many vendors do you think you have every Saturday?
We'll probably average this year between 20 and 30 a week.
Oh, wow.
So that's a lot to go through.
that is.
Yeah, a lot to go through. And we'll typically have some sort of coffee vendor or ready-to-eat food or something along those lines. But if not, there are plenty of walkable coffee stops around. So.
Absolutely, downtown. Downtown's always, I feel like, it livens up a little bit on a Saturday, especially
does.
with the farmer's market. So thank you for doing that.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I guess, yeah. There's a big team behind us, but it is a really nice way to start a Saturday downtown.
Do you want to shout out your team?
Yes. So our team, my assistant director, Carolyn Carpenter, thank you. And then also a new market manager, Serena Mendiola. She will be managing our markets for this season. And she's done a great job. So
Awesome. Well, thank you for all that you do
Yes, thank
in brightening
you.
the downtown.
Thanks. I'll
And
do
thanks
my
for
best.
being here today. Make sure to check out the farmer's market this Saturday at the one-time location on 6th Street. So happy
Farmers market season.
Yeah.
That'll be a blooper. This gets edited, right?
Yeah. Well, today. Sure.
Today, sure. There we go.
He's over there going, no. So happy farmer's market season.
Yay!
Thanks again. Catch us here tomorrow.